live and direct from City Winery, deep in the heart of beautiful Soho. This is the nearly famous, highly outrageous, but never ever contagious, one and only No Baloney Major Rager Weekend Blast Off Spectacular! And now, if everybody is ready, reach over, grab your knob, and get ready to kiss the week goodbye. So please welcome 45 RPM to the stage.
The song that we're singing, come on, get happy. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. We got a dream, we go traveling together. We spread a little loving and we keep moving on. Something always happens whenever we're together. We get a happy feeling when we're singing a song. Traveling along, there's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. A whole lot of loving is what we'll be bringing. We'll make you happy. We'll make you happy. We'll make you happy. This morning I woke up with this feeling I didn't know how to deal with, and so I just decided to myself, I hide it to myself and never talk about it. And did not go and shout it when you walked into the room. I think I love you. I think I love you. I think I love you, but what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure for. Isn't that what life is made of? And it worries me to say I never felt this way. No cure for. I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made of? And it worries me to say I never felt this way. Believe me, I'm never gonna meet you. I think I love you. I think I love you. I think I love you. Ba 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 ba.
45 RPM, and don't blame them for that. I requested that.
I love it.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was
good.
I know,
that was
but
great.
Somebody's going like this. What the heck just happened?
No, it was fabulous. Bill Lee could not stop dancing.
Oh, yeah, he's fired up.
He's a big Partridge Family fan, no doubt about it.
I can hear your music playing. Yeah, I can feel your body swaying. You one floor below me, don't even know me. I love you. Oh, my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Oh, twice on the pipe if the answer is no. Means you meet me in the hallway. Oh, twice on the pipe if you ain't gonna show. If you look out your window tonight, pulling the string my heart. Read how many times I saw you, how in my silence I adored you, and only in my dream could this wall between us come apart. Oh my darling, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Oh, twice on the pie if the answer is no. Oh my darling.
Ladies and gentlemen, 45 RPM live from the City Winery.
Man.
That's Danny singing lead. You got Tony on the keyboards. You got Michael on the guitars, Michael on the keyboards, Simon the bass backing up vocals, and the chick on the drums.
The chick on the
drum.
Linda Mackley, ladies and gentlemen. I heard that high harmony on that. Well, that's a good man right there. Holy cow, they're better than I thought they were going to be.
Is that a compliment?
That was a big compliment,
That's a Scott
wasn't it, Joe?
Scott Clement.
Yeah, 6:56. We are
You're
live
not as
and
terrible
direct.
as I thought you were going to be.
The Friday No, I never said. I thought
That's where it was going.
We didn't know.
we got on stage, Billy.
Let me tell you about it. The man you know, the man you love. He's been with Billy Joel's band since 1982. He plays just about every instrument in the world.
He's
The girls are already starting to cry because this is the guy who's going to be on stage with Billy Joel tomorrow night at Citizens Bank in Philly, and really August 7th, Madison Square Garden. He's got his own album out called Common Bond. But will you please stand up, put your hands together, and get it on for Mark Rivera.
Hit it, Mark.
I'll take all your pain and if only you would let me make you shine. 'Cause love is only true when I'm making love to you, and love is only true in your blue eyes. Take me high, take me low.
you something.
Man.
If you look around at any major artist that's ever performed live, this guy played with him.
Probably.
I mean, he's in 2 different bands. He's in Billy Joel's band, and he runs Ringo Starr's band.
Wow.
So he stays pretty busy, and I really appreciate him coming by today to play here with us. Thank you, Mark. You're a friend.
Thank you.
From Brooklyn, New York, ladies and gentlemen,
All right.
Mark Rivera. And you can get his first album, Common Bond, on iTunes or Amazon. He will be back. Show live from City Winery in Lower Manhattan with the Big Show crew, Patty, Mr. G, Joe Nolan, Brad Blanks, talking to a wild man who just walked in. Who you got, Brad?
I got the great Ira from the Bronx. How are you, Ira?
All right. Ever since Scott Shannon came to WCBS FM 101.1 FM and Patty Steele and Joe Nolan and Mr. G,
What happened?
you lift us up in the morning. You're the number 1 DJ in the morning. You're just like Herb Oscar Anderson. Herb Oscar Anderson was one of the great disc jockeys, and you follow him.
I don't
there
ever
you go.
want to hear that again. Don't
HOA.
go that one back.
That was beautiful, Scott. Wasn't that beautiful?
Well said.
Thank you,
Coming
Ira.
from you, that is
Bradley.
Bradley P. Blank sitting down front. What you got going? He's out in
Yeah.
the crowd talking to people.
It's been great out here drinking coffee, eating donuts. It's a great show, Scott. Fantastic. But I got Johnny and Diane here. Lovers from the Bronx. Lovers from the Bronx.
Lovers from the
Well,
Now, what song defines your amazing, passionate relationship, Johnny?
Well, that would be Jerry Rafferty.
Right down the line, you said to me before, didn't you?
Right down the line, big guy. Right.
How's that make you feel when you two are just walking through the Bronx hearing that song on CBS FM?
All teary-eyed and choked up.
How about that?
What a beautiful couple, hey?
Love
Brad,
the Bronx.
only you can find people like that. That is beautiful.
Diane, is Johnny a great lover?
Oh, he's beautiful.
All right,
all right.
I want details. What are you, crazy?
it's 7:30 in the morning.
Boy,
You
that was brilliant.
come over here. Come over here behind the control board and tell Patty all about it.
Yeah, thank you.
She loves to hear the gory details. Hey, Mr. Mickey Dolans, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, actually, you beat me by 1. I think ours was the 100th. You got me by 1, buddy, and I'm proud of you.
Mr. G popped up and said, I don't know if you want to do that or not.
Yeah.
He said the last time we did that, we had a big party at BB King's for Mickey, and by the end of the day,
Goodbye.
everybody got canned.
General manager was at the bar, gave Mickey a big hello. I said, how you doing? He said, it's over. And I didn't have any idea what he was talking about. It was 8 in the morning.
Oh, we got
4
2 more
o'clock,
hours.
it was over.
You mean the party's over?
The party's over. It's time to call it a day.
Was there a song that you thought would not make it, Mickey, and sure enough, it turned out to be a big
huge,
hit?
yeah.
It was a surprise.
Not of the Monkey songs, no, because it was so programmed, that whole project. They didn't release stuff that they weren't pretty sure was going to be a hit. And of course, when you got songs written by Boyce and Hart, Carole King, Neil Diamond, Neil Sedaka, Harry Nilsson, Paul Williams. They don't write a lot of duff tunes, those people. So it was.
Did you like being told what to do back in those days? Or
Come on.
No, I mean at the very beginning, we were cast
loved
in the
it.
show, and I was cast into the show, and the audition process was extensive with singing and dancing and acting and improvisation, and you had to be able to play and sing, obviously. And my audition piece was Johnny Be Good, and. So initially, that was just sort of the way it was. But then after a while, we, especially Mike, who'd gone in there and, I think he'd been promised he was going to do his music and sing his songs and write the stuff. And Yeah, exactly. Well, one of the songs I do in my show, my sister Coco sings, is Different Drum. He wrote for he wrote it for the Monkees, Different Drum. And the producers at the early days said, nah, we don't think that's a monkey tune.
What?
So he's like, oh, okay. And he gave it to Linda Ronstadt and the Stone Ponies.
Wow,
and,
what a great story.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's
And
true.
then, of course, they're waving at him to get up there.
No, too early.
He does.
I don't know. I heard voice there.
He's got it. He has enough trouble getting up to be a DJ when he was on CBS FM. Back in a flash, 9:04. This is CBS FM New York, and our special guest, Gene Cornish from the Rascals, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Now I got to tell you something. He's been here since 5:50 this morning.
I was here before that. He was here about 20 after 5.
I can't get rid of him.
I love it.
You know, I like opening the show and closing the show. It's double scale.
Now you've seen. Now you've been here all morning. And you've seen some great music and some great people. You met some fans, came by, and I talked to you about seeing your show when the Rascals had the reunion concert, and we mentioned the fact that there's very few bands that still have the original lineup intact from back in the 60s or 70s even.
No, actually, we were informed, and it's being checked on with Guinness World Book of Records, that we're the only band that has all members alive, functioning.
Wow.
There's a lot of members alive, honestly, but actually functioning, and I'm proud to say that we're at the top of our game.
Gene was the guitar player in the Rascals.
Still am.
Yeah. I corrected that before you jumped.
Uh-oh.
Is there any chance that there will be another reunion?
The four of us are hoping and working towards it right now. Yes, that's all I can say. It'll be our 50th anniversary. There's a possibility of a wonderful TV show, which I don't want to jinx. Last year we did the Tony Awards because we sold out 15 shows on Broadway, and the Tonys could not ignore us, even though they tried to. We were on the Tony Awards, and then Whoopi Goldberg happened to be in Toronto, and we had 10 sold-out shows there, and she saw us and had us come on to The View for her birthday.
Oh, how cool is that?
It's been a great year, and so many people to thank, and thank God.
Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you something. As I mentioned earlier, you were such a big part of my childhood. I wore out 2 of your albums, and I mean, I know the sequence of the one side and side 2 and the B-sides of all the singles, and I'm so thrilled and so happy that you decided to come by today and meet everybody and hang out with us.
Well, the joy to meet Joe and Trevor and to be able to just brag about the joy that you bring me and everybody in New York every morning. Thank you so much.
Very nice.
He is Gene Cornish. By the way, I just got a text from Doogie Howser. He says Constantine has still not won a Grammy, but they're thinking about giving him
Or a
one.
Tony.
And he's returning to Rock of Ages beginning this Monday, August the 4th. Get your tickets at telecharge.com. Please welcome Constantine Maroulis to the broadcast.
Woo. Oh, boy.
Thank you, Scott. Happy 101st show, and thank you guys for having me down here. We both lie silent still in the dead of the night. Though we both lie close together, miles apart inside. Was it something I said, something I did? My words not come out right. Though I tried not to hurt you, I tried. Well, I guess that's why they say every rose has its thorn. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy sings a sad song. Every rose has its thorn. I know I could have saved the band that night if I'd known what to say. Instead of making music, we both made our separate ways. And now I hear you found somebody new, and that I never meant that much to you. To hear that cuts me up inside, and to see you tears me like a knife. I said, every rose has its thorn, just like desert storm. Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'll see y'all rock the edges, all right?
Yeah.
Constantine Maroulis, ladies and gentlemen, professional sax player in the house.
All right, hey. Okay. Want some whiskey in your water, sugar in your tea? What's all these crazy questions you're asking me? This gotta be the craziest party I ever seen. Don't turn on the lights, cause I don't wanna see. Mama told me not to come, yeah. Mama told me not to come, no, no. She said, that ain't the way to have fun, no. Come on and open up the window, let some air into this room. I think I'm choking from the smell of stale perfume. And that cigarette you're smoking nearly scares me half to death. Open up the window, sucker, let me catch my breath. Mama told me not to come. Yeah, yeah, told me not to come. She said, that ain't the way to have fun. That ain't the way to have fun now. Radio blasting, someone knocking on the door. I look over at my girlfriend, she passed out on the floor. Don't tell me nothing I don't wanna see no more. Mama told me not to come. Mama told me not to come. She said, that ain't the way to have fun. Son, that ain't the way to have fun. Hey, son. Mama told me. Mama told me. Mama told me. Mama told me not to come. No. Mama told me. Mama told me. She said. That ain't the way to have fun. That ain't the way to have fun. That ain't the way to have fun. No, no. That ain't the way to have fun. Sounds like trouble.
Oh,
Well, I got to tell you what.
man.
Holy cow.
Man.
45 RPM here at City Winery. And I was laughing because Mark Rivera works with the Billy Joel band, and he works with the Ringo Starr band, and put him up there at the 45 RPM band. He can't remember the lyrics. You messed up that song. You ruined the whole damn
Yeah, that's all he sees. That's all he hears.
You go like this. What the hell was that?
Welcome to our world.
Thank you, Mark. That was a great job. 9:20.
It's all right.
We're gonna talk. Many years ago, when I was just starting out in radio, I made a stop in Atlanta, Georgia, and worked at a great radio station there, and I loved it.
Thank God you did, right?
There was another station in the market, and they had a fellow on the air who was he was actually the program director, and we got into what's known as an old-fashioned knockdown radio battle. He was a young man from the great state of Kentucky, and bought his first pair of shoes there when he was in Atlanta, I believe. And alas and alack, we went our different ways after we became friendly in Atlanta, Georgia. I is a DJ, he is a radio executive, and now, for God's sakes, he's the president of CBS Radio all across the USA. His name is Dan Mason, and he is with us here today.
Good to be here.
I didn't misrepresent that story, did I? We had quite a battle
First
there.
shoes?
Oh, that was a little shaky. Could have done a little bit better on that one.
Yeah.
Well, it was 2 years together. We were in the same basic radio market, and later on we kind of worked together. We crossed paths in Washington, D.C.
Well, we've had, God, we go back to the 70s. This business kind of breeds friendships for so many years, and it's a very small circle of people. But I think it would be very entertaining for these fine people this morning if you told maybe a great radio war story from Atlanta in those days, because I think I won that battle. And I'd like for you to tell these people
you did
what
start
happened.
it. You did start out winning the battle.
Or I'll be glad to tell it if you don't want to tell it.
He's the king. Don't.
Well, I had a very popular DJ that worked for me at that time named Coyote McLeod, and he was going to come with me from Nashville to Atlanta. So Dan decided to take one of his DJs and call him Coyote.
Oh, no.
And he put him on the radio, and he kind of preempted it. And we got like this blank from across the street. It's got a coyote on the air already.
That's why he's the president now.
We got dueling coyotes.
There's more to add. You've obviously had amnesia on half of the story, but I'll finish it for you real quick. So Scott was very popular in Nashville, and he had a really good night DJ. And our station, Scott would tease us about being Kmart jocks because our jocks didn't make that much money. But we had a guy on.
They paid him in albums.
we had a guy on the air. His name was maybe Bill Walker. So I hear Scott's coming to town, and I name my guy Coyote Walker before Scott hits town. Scott goes crazy, but not Scott. He's not undaunted by this because he's still going to have a major celebration with his coyote. He hired a helicopter to bring his coyote into Atlanta, and he even went out and bought the parking lot of a mall to land the helicopter for his coyote with big signs and sheets, "Welcome Coyote to Atlanta." Well, I got the mall right across the street, and I had a helicopter, and I had big signs, "Welcome Coyote Walker." So can you imagine the poor people of Atlanta, listeners? There's two malls across the street, two helicopters coming in at the same time, and two
coyotes.
darn coyotes to cheer for.
Well, the only problem was when they turned the Coyote Walker show on, it was horrible. And then they had my coyote on, who was
fabulous.
a trained professional.
Didn't matter, Scott. I was FM and you were AM.
That's why.
Didn't matter.
And that's why he's the president of CBS Radio, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Well,
Mr. Dan Mason.
Congratulations on your show, this 101st show, and it's so glad to have the team here on CBS FM.
Long. Shannon in the morning, celebrating 101 shows on CBS FM.
Put your headphones on, will you, Mr. G? Just kind of act like you're interested.
Well, but you know what? In the beginning of the show, the headphones were no good.
I know,
we
but-
told him to take them off, and he never put them back
It's
on.
4 hours later.
I know.
Yeah, it's 4 hours later.
I'm ready now.
They finally got him.
He's ready to go.
I'm ready.
I'll tell you what, you're a great entertainer today. People love you.
When does the show start?
There's no doubt about it. Gene over here couldn't believe he's sitting next to Mr. G.
Yeah, who can?
Brad, great job today, my friend.
Hey, Gene. Thank you, Gene.
What did Brad do?
He did a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Head of promotions out there,
At the Bronx Love Couple.
kissing babies, hugging people.
I want to say thanks to 45 RPM, Tony and Danny and
boy,
Linda and
amazing.
Michael and Simon.
Way to go, guys.
Great.
Awesome job.
Geez, that Danny's good. The guy on the lead vocals, little Danny.
They're all incredible.
Tonight, Mulcahy's in Wantagh, Port Jefferson tomorrow, Hampton Lady Beach Bar Sunday night. They are 45 RPM. You want to book them for a gig, 45rpmny.com. Thanks to Mark Rivera. He's playing with Billy Joel tomorrow night in Philadelphia. August 7th, Madison Square Garden. His album, Common Bond, iTunes and Amazon.
He can wail.
Yeah, he does a great job.
Man.
Constantine Maroulis, thank you for coming by.
Constantine.
Nice guy.
Tell you what, Brooklyn's own, he does it, man. Rock of Ages.
Yeah.
Tickets available right now, telecharge.com. Monday, he is back on stage. And, of course, one of my guys, man, Gene Cornish from the Rascals.
Oh, yeah.
He's got nothing to plug. He's just here.
And we love it.
And I want to say thanks to the staff and management here at the City Winery.
Beautiful.
They did an excellent job. Let me see, what else did I miss? I'm sure I got something else I got to get. Oh, yeah, Dunkin' Donuts, thank you so much.
Absolutely.
And it was, I think I mentioned this before, but I was at another station for over 20 years, and let's just say it didn't end as pleasant as I wanted it to end, but I knew in my heart that I wanted to go on and I wanted to work somewhere where it was kind of a different atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
And I put my family back together, basically, my radio family, with Patty, I love you.
I love you
And
too.
Joe, you know I care about you, man. And Mr. G, I'm getting to like you a little bit.
It'll take time. It'll take time.
We're
And Brad,
adopting him.
Thank you, my friend, for being there when we needed you.
Thank you, Scott.
You're a true friend. And, of course, Louie, good job today producing.
Wonderful.
Back at the Radio Ranch.
Yeah.
Kermit, a.k.a.
The Wonder Frog.
There you go.
Trevor.
We are back on the air Monday morning, bright and early at 6
Don't
a.m.
forget the intern.
I did that.
Oh, now
Dominic,
nice.
come on, Scott.
And don't
Be
forget
nice.
the intern.
Scott, he's your
His
number one
name is-
intern.
And his name is?
He's the intern.
Dominic.
And,
Good on you, Dominic.
and thanks to Dan Mason for coming by today, the Presidente of CBS Radio. Nice of him to
Scott
stop
Herman.
by.
Scott Herman.
I don't know about Scott.
Oh, he's
All our
only
sales
number 2.
team,
I don't know if he's going to last.
Oh, great.
our engineers.
The sales team.
I got the engineers. The CBS FM sales team are wonderful set of engineers, all of them here. Even the chief engineer, Rob, came by today. Thanks to Steve and thanks to the other guy. He did a great job today.
The other guy.
The other guy.
Jeez.
He drives me crazy. All right, we're back Monday morning. We love you for listening to CBS. Oh, you know who I almost forgot?
What?
Frank. Don't forget
Oh,
Frank.
our promotion.
Your buddy.
Oh, my God. Don't mess him up. Frank Amati. He does a great job. And
Yeah.
Yes.
that's all I'm saying. Got enough. I
He's
thank
like looking over notes. Did I
Look at
forget
all the
anybody?
notes.
Did we
Frank
forget-
and Karina from the sales department.
And Joe.
There you go. And Joe.
And Joe. Don't forget Joe. We got to get out of here. See you Monday morning, bright and early, 6 a.m. sharp, the side of the heart. We love you for listening to CBS FM. And one more thing. Bye.